So look, talking about kind of the obvious, your social status, your following, let's say, quote unquote, your fame. Most of it, I would say, has come from the very famous show, Geordie Shore.
Yep.
My question to you is this. Has Geordie Shore been a blessing or has it been a curse?
I would say a blessing. I got in at the right time. And I think a lot of my castmates will say the same thing.
Yeah.
Geordie Shore was weird because it went on for so long. And I feel like the first few series, the first 10 series, every single cast member that was involved in that has used it for their advantage. And I mean, after that, it died off a lot. So all the people that came in after that have just like got normal jobs and normal lives, which is great as well. But I would say we got in at the right time.
Yeah.
And we were able to make money off it.
Yeah, I had a bit of a long conversation with Tommy Mallet about this. He's been on my podcast, and we spoke off air actually about using. It doesn't have to be reality TV. It could be sports. It could be reality TV. It could be other types of TV where you build up your profile, and that's kind of like your own marketing, and then you can pivot that into a product, a service, a business, a system, and monetize that. And again, I feel like unless you've got that right mindset, advisors, friends, mentors around you, again, sometimes people have this great profile, but it just goes away.
Not every single person is going to be Kim Kardashian. And that is one of the only professional reality stars that doesn't have to do anything else. And she probably still has a lot of other businesses. What you need to do with reality TV, right? You need to build your profile as much as possible. Get as much money as possible. Save every penny you get. So if you're on Love Island now and you're coming into the series and you're the big hit, you're the big fucking poncho, you're the big person, you need to save every single penny you've got. You need to save every bit of fame you've got and just invest it into something else. Reality TV is not a career, it's a stepping stone.
That's a good bit of advice.
Yeah.
Can it sometimes feel like reality TV can build you up, chew you up, and then spit you back out?
Yeah, it did with me.
In what way?
So I did Geordie Shore I was on it for 6 seasons, I think. And then me and my ex, who's on the show now, who I'm absolutely sound with now, we're good friends. MTV had to choose between me and her, like who do they want to keep? And she'd been on it since day one. So obviously they were going to pick her. So they chewed me up and spat me out. And I was down. I was so depressed over it. I was just destroyed. And the weird thing is now, I felt like that, and this was like, God, it's got to be about 2016, I felt like that now. And must be so many kids out there who feel like that, who have been on Love Island for 5 minutes, or they've done one TV show and it's lifted them up to here, but then it's hard to come back down to normal life. I was good because I had a good support system around me. I had a good family, I had good friends, and I got cut from Geordie Shore, but it got me on another TV show in America called The Challenge. And if I didn't get, they even said this, if I didn't get cut from Geordie Shore, they wouldn't have considered me for that. So it's like cutting a part of you off to let the self of you grow, you know?
Yeah.
It was a blessing in disguise. And obviously I went and done The Challenge for years and years, and then I came back to Geordie Shore, and now I do the both of them. And honestly, I was so depressed back then. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel like there has to be a better support system, because there's so many kids that are going to go through that. Yeah. And kids that haven't even got on TV shows yet, they're going to go through that, and I know it. And I see it, and I watch these TV shows, and I say like, shit, they're not getting much airtime, or shit, they're not, I feel sorry for them, you know? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a good choice to do it, and sometimes I feel it's a bad choice. I feel like when I got into it, me and Aaron, James, all the rest of them, when we got into it, it was the perfect time. Now, the market is so saturated that unless you're going to be like a Molly May or a Tommy Fury, you're going to be like the head of the TV show, you're not going to get much from it.